offices dealing with gender issues, specifically the advancement of women. It started in March, so it's barely 4 or 5 months old. And within weeks of it starting, they'd already established contacts with universities here in the Republic of Korea to work together on programs for women's advancement, because this is a country which has done singular work both nationally and internationally in that area. So I think you will find that UNAI is by no means the first or the exclusive pattern of international cooperation from the UN. But I think where it is unique is bringing these strands together and allowing each institution to contribute according to its own genius, or for that matter, its own set of geniuses or genii, if you will.
President Kim, Handong University has been appointed as a global hub educational institution. Could you tell us how UNAI will administrate the global hub educational institutions in the future?
Yes, the global community is threatened by energy crisis and food shortages. Also the global warming, the weather changes, and poverties. And as the founding president of the Handong Global University in 1995, I'm still serving as a Handong, the university president. And our focus from the beginning was global education, like this Michael Adams, the FDU. FDU is focused in the global education. Also, we focus in the global education. Handong Global Education is more focused on helping developing countries, because we owed from international community, have to pay back. Okay, so from 1995, and Handong Global University was invited and students from developing countries with full scholarship from the beginning. Okay, that was recognized by UNESCO. At 2007, UNESCO designated Handong as International Center for Capacity Building for Sustainable Development. We started through the entrepreneurship, education. We continued. Finally, UN recognized, okay? And so it started from the UNESCO UniTwin, like university twinning and networking the center, but now UNAI, they designated Handong as a capacity building higher education in this year, 2011 January. There are 3 components as a role of the capacity building higher education. First one is like education for global leadership through entrepreneurship education. Second one was green technology for green growth, sustainability. And third one is prosperity for global partnership and connecting between the North, South, South. North means advanced country, South means the developing country. So the 3 essential role of the UNAI Global Hub for Capacity Building, there are 3 roles. First, entrepreneurship, creating from nothing to something by changing the mindset, and this global leadership education. Then the green growth is very important. And so Handong is focusing for green growth, for the developing green energy for preventing the global warming. Also some food shortages by developing like supercorn project. And also in the UNESCO UniTwin for partnership, Korea has a very unique position to help developing countries, bridging between developing countries. So we are acting as a catalyst. And we bring students, we send them to Africa and many developing countries. That's the main role of the UNAI, the capacity building hub. I'm very thankful to Ban Ki-moon's, also Rahul Damodaran, we talked a lot. And so UNAI encouraging Handong. Also, we are doing our best. How can we help developing countries? 60 years ago, Korea was a very, very poor country. Now we are in the position of helping them.
It's quite impressive. I get the sense of how important it is for leaders to determine. The leader's determination is so important to make changes. Going back to President Kim, will you please share with us one or two projects that you are administrating now? And also, what are your plans for the future?
Oh, my immediate action is we like to develop, actually create endless green, clean energy through fusion, atom. Atomic energy is a very ultimate energy, but usually the atomic energy is by fission. It's atom splitting. There are a lot of problem for, disposal problem. But by combining atom, like hydrogen is fused together, that became helium. And then fusion energy is a very clean, endless energy, like bring star energy over here. That's my first project going on. Also, for helping, the food is very important. We are in International Corn Foundations, and so we are in the process of the super corn. Corn is actually a food. Also, corn is also bioenergy. There are two sources, corn. One is bioenergies, also for food. That's my main concern, like two projects going on.
Wow, that sounds very challenging projects. President Adams, collaboration of universities and corporate sectors is regarded as very important in strengthening international competitiveness. What are some measures to enhance this collaboration?
I have had the opinion that in the United States that collaboration had been responsible for so much of our development over the last 50 years. And that was confirmed today with a friend of President Kim, Dr. Shin from NASA, and presented us data that showed rankings of institutional, academic, corporate interaction in the U.S. and the world is #1. So an opinion was confirmed. And he also, Dr. Shim, suggested why and how that happened. And he suggested that it is largely